everyone, welcome to my YouTube. There is this video that has been trending for some time now, and it's very disturbing that this is the society we live in today. You trust nobody, not your friend, not your mother, not your siblings. Trust nobody. Before I continue my conversation, I would like to share this video with you so that you can watch this video and see how people are really devious these days. Here is the video for you to watch.
I not say again. People when they see the criminal, see the criminal. I know they are to do what they do.
Why they call you now? Who called do it?
I just tell maybe there will happen I call unity.
Not pick that call. Not pick. May you the
show your face, show your face. Look this camera well.
When you watch that video, some of you might not understand what that lady was saying, and she was crying. That lady is from Edo State, which I'm from, Benin City, Nigeria. So the backstory was, this guy that they are, dragging inside the downfall or inside taxi, the friend come from Europe. So the friend come from Europe, came to visit this family, and he met his best friend. This guy is his best friend. As a best friend, he said, oh, let's, come together, have some fun. Not knowing that this best friend has a plan for him. What did he do? He lured the boy into the nearby bush and deleted this boy right there. After he has deleted this boy, he ran away from the community. And they have been looking for him all this time. And come to find out, he ran to Edo State, Nigeria. That is when they caught him. And that is where they arrested this guy, taking him to the police station. Here is my opinion when it comes to that. If you live outside the country, be you boy, be you girl, be you a teenager, a woman, or a man, and you leave your best friend in Nigeria, remember that best friend of yours is no longer your best friend. That best friend of yours is somebody else. You left Nigeria, you came down to Europe, and you do your best to succeed or have documents to travel back to your home country. And at the end of the day, your best friend will delete you because they are jealous of you. Because seeing you being at the top, they don't like it. They don't want your progress. They don't want you to prosper. They want you to be like the way they are. But because you do your best to succeed in life, to move forward in life, to travel out of the country, do everything possible to succeed wherever part of the world that you live in, and you decided to visit your own country. Say, I'm visiting my parents, my brothers and sisters, my siblings, my relative, my grandmother, but come to find out your best friend deleted that person. The best friend unalived that person. That is a sad situation. That is the world we live in. You can see this guy, there is no remorse. He don't even care because in his mind, he has done what he wanted to do for a very long time. And that plan has been on his mind for a while, and he finally put it to pass. It is very sad for the family that is in pain right now. I'm coming to visit my relatives. I'm coming to visit my family. And at the end of the day, he's not going back anymore. His life is ended. This is one of the reasons majority of people that live outside the country, they don't want to go back home. Because if your family don't delete you, if your siblings don't delete you, if your friend don't delete you, the nearby neighbor will delete you. But they don't know how you are struggling over there. They think that the moment you step your foot in Europe or whatever part of the country you live in, you pick the money on the floor. You talk to the trees and the trees breeds money. They think that everything you do over there, it brings money. They don't know how you suffer. I will tell you guys a story. What happened to me? Why I decided to say, you know what, I don't want these friends anymore. Because they see me as ATM, they see me as bank, they see me as POS. The backstory was, I have two friends. These two friends, I will just give them a name. I will say one is Joy, the other one is Juliet. The Juliet one is my best friend. The one that I gave the name Joy, where I used to work in Nigeria, Edo State. I met her over there. So she became my friend. We became friends for a very long time. When I travel out of the country, so I sent my sister money. I said to her, I want to send money to my friends, these two friends that I have. I said, give Juliet this amount of money, give Joy this amount of money. So she did. Joy called me and said, thank you. Juliet called me and also said, thank you. 6 months down the line, because Juliet just gave birth, I said, okay, I need to support her because I know how the country are. I know how, things are very difficult in Nigeria. So what did I do? I just called them direct. I said, rather than me sending the money to my sister, I will just send the money to them direct. So I called Juliet. I said, here is some money I sent to you. Go to Ring Road and collect the money. I also called Joy. I said, I sent you some money. Look at, this is the number. Go to Ring Road and collect the money. So they both did. Joy called me and said, thank you very much. I'm so grateful for your help. And I used that money to buy a television. Whenever I watch that television, I will continue to remember you. You have done a great thing for me, and I will never forget. I don't want to spend that money just to cook or buy clothes, but I want to use that money to buy something valuable in the house. I said, that is okay. Then I was waiting for Juliet to call me, but Juliet never called me. So what did I do? I called Juliet. I said, hello, Juliet. How is everything? I hope everything is fine with you. I sent you money. Did you be able to receive the money? She said, yes. She said, when I went to Ring Road to collect the money, I got robbed by someone. I said, you got robbed? How is that possible? Where did you keep the money? How did you keep the money? I'm like, oh, I'm very sorry about that. But I will not be able to send you money for now because I have did my best. So that thing kind of bothered me a little bit. I thought to myself, if I didn't call her, meaning she would not tell me that she got robbed. So that was very fishy. I didn't believe her. Few years down the line, me and my ex were having issue, and then we got divorced and get separated. So Juliet supported my ex because of the words that I had about what she was saying. I said to myself, why would she do that? I was upset and I stopped speaking to her. So after some time, I called my sister. I said, I want to speak with Joy. So my sister went and looked for Joy, collected Joy's phone number, and then we started having communication. Everything was going very well. I came back to Nigeria, got married in Nigeria all over again, and she was my bridesmaid. Everything really went very, very smoothly. But this time, Julia didn't know that I was in Nigeria. Julia didn't know that I got married in Nigeria, and then I returned back to where I live. After some time, I went to church, and the pastor was praying about forgiveness. And it kind of touched my heart to forgive her. So I forgive everything that she did to me. I reached out to Joy. I said, Joy, I want to see Juliet. Joy knows where Juliet is. She knows her house. So Joy took me to her house. Come together again, being friends all over again. So on a particular day, I said, let me just go by myself and visit Juliet without Joy not being there. When I went there, Juliet said a lot of things. Don't trust Joy. Joy is this, Joy is that. I'm like, you sure? He said, yes. I said, okay. Then I come to realize that Juliet is no longer the best friend that I know. Joy also is not like a really good friend that I know as well. They were all following me because they are getting something from me. They are getting currency from me. They are getting naira from me. They are getting dollars from me. That is what they are following. They are not following the friend that they know. Me, on the other, I'm following them with a good heart, with a pure heart, but they are following me because I'm not a POS, I'm not an ATM, I'm not a bank machine. When I noticed that, I told the both of them I don't want to be their friend anymore. I want our friendship to end. That is what I told them. I wrote Juliet. I said, I don't want this friendship anymore. I wrote Joy. I said, I don't want this friendship anymore. Because I come to understand that Juliet kind of not happy that I'm being friend with Joy. He painted Joy so bad. He painted Joy so horrible. But all this time when I was with Joy, not communicating with Juliet, Joy never painted Juliet bad. He never said anything negative about Juliet. Even when we got married in Nigeria, when Joy was my bridesmaid, Joy never told Juliet this is what happened. Joy never told Juliet I was the bridesmaid. So that tells me that Juliet is not the real friend. Juliet was just there to make sure that I would never be friends with Joy. I will never be friends with her. She's ready to destroy. So in my view, I decided not to make friends with both of them. Because what I also understand, both Juliet and Joy, they see me as ATM, they see me as POS, they see me as bank machine. I don't want friends like that. This is the kind of friends this boy has. Thinking that he has a best friend, not knowing that the best friend is planning to unalive her. The best friend is planning to take his life. If you live outside the country, no matter where you live, be very careful who is your friend. Watch them carefully. Listen to what they say, because what they say will also describe who they are. Be careful who you choose as a friend. Be careful who you choose as a brother, as a sister, even your own mother. Be careful, because everything they say, everything they talked about, there is a word that they are pointing to, but you don't understand. You just think it's just a conversation. No. Make sure you listen carefully and know the direction of the words that they are saying. Be careful, be careful, be careful out there. A lot of people are not happy for your success. Even your brother, your sister, your siblings, they are not happy for your success. You have to take care of yourself first. You have to guide yourself first. You have to protect yourself first, because you are number one, nobody else. When you are gone, the life will continue. Your brothers, your sister, they will cry for a time. The life will continue. May his soul rest in perfect peace. With that, I say thank you for watching and have a pleasant day.